Cargill has plans to buy 3 soybean plants in Brazil in an effort to boost its production of biodiesel. The company is now seeking antitrust approval from Brazil. In a statement, Cargill says the deal involves crushing and biodiesel plants in addition to 4 warehouses. They all belong right now to Granol, a privately owned soy crusher. Now, the combined plants have a production capacity of 887 million liters annually. If approved, Cargill would have 9 Brazilian soy crushing plants, the same as Bunge. Corn and soybeans under pressure midweek, but wheat had a better day. Michelle Rook is back with more in Markets Now.
Wednesday's grain closes lower in the row crop sector, mixed in the wheat. Darren Frye, Water Street Solutions, is joining us. And Darren, soybeans pulling back, was that end of month profit taking or change in the weather? What was it?
Well, they did add a little moisture at noon, but, the break really happened apart from that. I do think that it's the end of the month, and we will see some people ahead of this 3-day weekend coming up not wanting to hold positions. But also just the beans have had a pretty good run, and so this correction isn't anything to be concerned about. It's kind of come down in parallel lines in 3 waves, and kind of looking for this 1375 through 1385 area to hold versus November, and then try to push up one more time at least.
Yeah, because technically we kind of rejected that $14 mark on the November beans again, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We got to get over that convincingly and close above that 1409 level. And I think that'll open the door for at least a test of 1435. And then that will be the real test whether we can move higher or not toward $15. We got to close above 35 here on the November beans.
And is corn just following beans at this point?
I would say so. Corn's kind of getting tugged along from the beans to the good side and the wheat to the bad side, and it's kind of caught in between. But corn hasn't made a new low like wheat has, but certainly it hasn't gotten itself going. After that hot weather last week, we had a good opening on Sunday into Monday, but, the funds and the algo traders sold it and obviously pushed prices back down here. So it's struggling.
So what in your mind will it take to get back above $5? What would it take?
Well, I think it's going to take a little bit of time. I think a lot of people are trying to figure out, are the yields above 170, below 170? How accurate was the Pro Farmer Tour? That 172 number was supportive, but is it in fact smaller than that with the type of weather we had last week and the type of weather that we're forecasted to have next week as we enter the first week of September? And so I think people are trying to figure that out. What is fair? How much do we need to lose to make the corn price more interesting? And so I think time is what we need. We need to get these harvesters in the field and find out what some of these early yields are.
Thanks so much for joining us, Darren Frye, Water Street Solutions. That's Markets Now, and more AgDay is coming up.
For marketing strategies specific to your operation, contact Water Street Solutions at 866-249-2528 or online at www.waterstreetconsulting.com.